I've already talked a little bit about the benefit of using a manga magazine, which looks like this, a literally a magazine filled with curated manga to find new manga that you might enjoy. All of the manga are curated for a certain demographic and have kind of a generalized theme going on. And in this video, I want to go through all of the Hana to Yume imprint manga that I have in my collection physically. I do also have a few digitally, but we're looking at my physicals today. Hanato Yume is tied, I'm pretty sure, with Dessert, which I've already done a video for the manga imprints that I most own. It's a funny sentence. I have a lot of Hanato Yume series, so let's look at everything that I have. Disclaimer, I have not read everything. I've started at least most of the series, but I have not read all of the series. Starting with my favorite is Colette Decides to Die. This is the goddess version. I do have the entirety of the Japanese collection, and I am very, very slowly collecting the English one. Um, it's my favorite. I have so much I could say about Colette. This is the Goddess edition. This is volume 21. I have read the first 14 volumes. I did not like volume 14 all that much, and I'm still kind of upset about it, so I do have it on pause. But Colette is an it's a fantastic series. It's a romantasy series about a apothecary who falls down a well um into Lord Hades' realm, and she becomes his doctor slash apothecary is like a very generalized way to describe it, but it's so good. I could spend like 10 hours describing actually what happens in it. But yeah, that's Colette. I have the first 8 volumes of Kamisama Gakko no Uchikobore, or The Failure at God School. This one also does have an English. This is one of my favorite new shoujo series. I think in my top 3 new shoujo. This is very, very good. It gives kind of Kamisama Kiss vibes, where it talks about our female lead here, Nagi, and her journey to become a god. So she has to go to god school, and there are mysteries and friendships and kind of romance, kind of. I'm at volume 3 right now. No romance yet, but there's 2 potential people who I think there will be romance with. So this is a very good one, and I am really, really enjoying it. We also have Oshi ni Amagami, or the Vampire Otaku's Love Bite. I have the first 6 volumes. I've read the first 4. I've read the first 4. And this one is such a sweet series, also has a physical in English, about a vampire otaku who falls in love with Japanese pop culture. So she moves to Japan to live out her otaku days, which is like respect to her. She finds out that this random man resembles her favorite character like to a T. So she becomes kind of obsessed with him, and then she kind of burdens him on on a day-to-day basis is like the general idea of the series. It's a very cute one, and it's by Julieta Suzuki, so you know it's going to be good. This one is by the author of Colette, um, Yukimura Aruto, or Alto Yukimura, and this one is called Sleeping Pizzicato Forest, or Pizzicato no Nemuru Mori. As far as I know, this one does not have an English, unfortunately. It is complete at 5 volumes. I own all 5. I have not even started it because I wanted to finish Colette first. I know I'm going to be very depressed when I finish Colette, so I'm collecting all of Yukimura Alto's manga so that I can read them all so that I can curb the sadness just a little bit. The first 4 volumes of Stray Cat and Wolf, or Noraneko to Ookami, are in my collection, and I have not started them, but I know I like it, or I know I will like it at least because I really like this author. I have 3 of their works total. I'm enjoying 2 out of 3, so I'll definitely enjoy this one. Just I have not started this one yet, so I cannot give it a recap. Spring Storm and Monster is by the same author. I have the first 7 volumes, and I have been reading this one. So this one is about a girl named Ran, who her mom kind of unexpectedly gets remarried to a man who brings in this boy named Kaya, and Kaya is troublesome to say the least. Grows very, very attached to Lan very, very quickly, and the story follows kind of him wreaking havoc and her trying to make things okay. Namaiki Zakari or Chiki Brat is also by the same author, also one I am enjoying. I own the first 4 volumes. I have read the first 2. I only have this one on pause because this is very basketball heavy, more so than I thought it would be. And to read sports manga, I need to be in like that mood to read something sporty. But this one tells the story of a girl who is in charge of the administration for the basketball club, and her underclassman who is very like pushy. He's cheeky, like the title, with everybody, and he's kind of pushing his feelings onto her, and she likes him back, but she's just having a hard time of showing it. So it shows their relationship. It's very awkward, but I do like their banter. This is a fun series. This author is very good at drawing interesting looking characters and fun banter. That's like the 2 things that I think they're very good at, which is why I know I'll like just about everything they put out. This one is it's kind of a hot topic because I know it's well loved. But I own the first 2 volumes of Yamada no Gakkyuu Nikki, or Yamada's Class Diary. I don't love it. I only have read the first volume because I didn't love it, but a lot of my friends like it, so I got volume 2 in the hopes that it will grow on me. Just I haven't wanted to reach for it yet, so I haven't read it yet. But this tells the story of a girl who goes to a traditionally all boys high school because she wants to get a good letter of recommendation to go to a good university. She is very, very, I don't know how to put it. Like, she's very straightforward. She knows what to do to get from point A to point B, like, very headstrong. And this boy is kind of like loose, like, he doesn't really care. He is absent from school for a very long time after he breaks his arm and has to leave the archery club. And she is tasked with basically getting him to come back to school, and that's how their relationship starts. He's very like chill, she's very like type A, but she's very like, it must be my way. And the reason I don't like this one all that much is just because it seems a little goofy. I don't like how she's described to be so smart but so socially awkward. It just, I don't know. It's something about it. She's almost cartoonishly awkward, and I just don't like it because I'm an awkward person, and it feels a little bit overdone. Just in my opinion, like, I don't know. I did grow to like it a little bit more come the end of volume 1. Like, I do think it is going in a good direction. Just I feel like it could have been a lot better personally. Another one that I did not love, unfortunately, is this one called Hito no Yomei de Seishun Suru, which is the story of a girl who is in drama school, or like performing arts school, and she's told she only has a limited amount of time to live, and she wants to use that time to go to school and do things, where she meets a boy who has trying his best to make it, and she decides that they should try together basically. And like, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know, it didn't appeal specifically to me all that much. This one I also did grab volume 2 because I really want to enjoy it, and I'm hoping that volume 2 will grasp me better than volume 1 did. Again, nothing wrong with it. I don't have any complaints per se, just it didn't grab me. This is a Sora one, so you know it's going to be interesting. And it's called Tsuiraku JK to Haijin Kyoushi. And I don't think it has an English, but it is about a scummy teacher and a high school student who does not want to be in this world anymore. I'll put it like that. And the teacher saves her, and it talks about their relationship. Super, super scummy teacher, but it is like a dark comedy, and I do feel like Sora is very, very good at telling dark comedy in a okay way. So there's that. I only have read the first volume. I only own the first 2 volumes, and I have like a big stack of art from that series just from a manga magazine. But I I do enjoy it. I find it interesting. I like horror. I like dark comedies. So I do think it's like right up my alley. This one is by the author of Yamada Kun no Gakkyuu Nikki, or Yamada's class diary, and I haven't read it yet. I bought this one first and I never read it. And it's called Hanadoki o Kakeru. No idea what it's about. Reading the summary, it's about like friendship and idol culture. I don't know. I'll report back after I read it. I don't know. I'm hoping I enjoy it though. I have the first 2 volumes of Yona of the Dawn or Akatsuki no Yona only because it's such a long series that I cannot afford the money or the space in collecting everything. Yona of the Dawn is one of my favorite anime and one of my favorite like classic shoujo series. Such a near and dear place to my heart. I do own most of it. I do have to catch up, but I own most of it digitally. I just don't own all of the physicals. I wanted at least one in my collection because I love it so much. So, Yuureijou no Danna-sama or The Master of the Ghost House. I have the first 3 volumes. I really enjoy this one. I actually did not like the first half all that much, but the second half was so good that I'm very excited to continue reading it. And it talks about a noble woman who was put on the, like, she was sentenced to no longer be alive. After waking up after that sentence, she wakes up in a ghost house alive. Like, somehow she survived it all, and she meets the master of the ghost house, this redheaded man here, and he just tells her like, we have to get married now. Somehow you're alive, let's get married. And it tells the story of her like trying to let him know like it's okay to be selfish, like do what you want, like you only have one life, maybe 2 if you're her, so you should live it well. And it talks about just their growing relationship. It's kind of spooky, it's kind of romantic, it's a good read for the fall, for Halloween time, and I really like it. I have Snow White with the red hair. I have the first 4 volumes. I've read the first one and I didn't like it. So I have 4 volumes of this series. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really, really thought I was gonna like it, and I'm pretty bummed that I didn't. It's just everybody kind of sucks, and they don't get like their comeuppance. Like, I like a good revenge story. Like, she literally gets kidnapped, and somebody tries to poison her, and they just forgive and forget. Like, it's okay. Okay. Like, I get it. It's realistic. Like, in real life, like, you have to keep relationships. You have to treat people okay. Like, there's diplomats and there's princes and whatnot. Like, you can't harm a prince. I get it. But this is my form of escapism. And I want there to be revenge. Okay. I don't care if it's not realistic. It's a book. I want my revenge. And I get it's a Snow White story. She's meant to be kind and generous and forgiving. It's just, I am not happy with that. I want more. I do really like the art. Every time on Twitter I see art of Snow White and Zen, I'm like, oh, it's so nice looking. I wish I liked the story. So I'm gonna try and reread it. Like, I'll try read volume 2 at least because I have the first 4 anyways. I might as well read them, and hopefully that it will grow on me some more because I really want to like it. I'm trying so hard. The rest of the series I have not started yet, but I own. This is one, Hotarubi no Mori. I have not read. This is a one shot. There is a movie, and I know it's a really sad one. And I have to be prepared to read something sad before I read this. So I have not read it yet. But when I want to read something sad, this will be what I read. This is a shoujo horror series that I'm very excited to start. It's called Zankokuna Douwatachi, or like Cruel Fairy Tales. I don't really know what it's about. I like going into things blind, and I will talk about them after I read them. We have this one. I have the first 2 volumes. I just haven't started it yet. And it is called Ookami Ouji to Usotsukina Kekkon, or The Wolf Prince and a Liar Marriage, kind of. So it's about a fake marriage with a wolf prince, I'm assuming. I haven't read it yet. I don't know yet. This one is a very recent purchase, so I don't feel that embarrassed that I haven't read it yet. It's called Ame no Ouji to Hana no Nie, or the Rain Prince and the Flower Sacrifice. That's what that is. I don't know anything about it. It's a very, very new one. There is this one, which is another shoujo horror called Fairy Cube. I don't think there's an English, and this is a very, very old one. I have no idea what it's about, and it is a series. I think there's 3 volumes total. I only have the first one so far. Just I didn't want to buy all of them if I didn't like them. This is another Yukimura Oto one, the author of Colette, and this is an anthology series that I am excited to read once I finish Colette. And then lastly is another Sora series. I have no idea what it's about. I don't want to know what it's about until I start reading it. I do know it's a one shot, and that is all that I know. And that's all the Hana to Yume in my series, or in my collection. I do have, I think the series or the imprints that I own the most of are Dessert, Hana to Yume, and Margaret. I'm pretty sure those are like my big 3. And then I also have some Lala. Lala is one that I have been absolutely loving recently. But yeah, I have a lot of I have a lot of manga.